Hey everyone, Mark Hall here from Knockbreda Parish Church. Have you ever found yourself over the last few days or weeks hoping this lockdown would end? I think it's quite common when we're in an unusual or unfamiliar set of circumstances to wish the time away. And now that we're in this lockdown, it's very tempting to just wish the time away. Well, the Bible tells us something really quite striking in the book of Colossians. Because as Paul writes to a church that's in really quite an unusual and unpleasant situation, what he tells them in chapter 4, verse 5, is not to wish the time away, nor even to pray the time away. What he tells them is to make the best use of the time. Now, in one sense, he's speaking about their immediate time, the circumstances that they're in. But in another sense, he's speaking about time more generally. That time is short because life is short. And so regardless of the circumstances you're in, make the most of it because time is short. I don't know what springs to mind when you think of the things that would help you make the best use of your time. But what Paul says is that the way to make the best use of the time is to walk in wisdom towards outsiders. Walk, it means to speak or to live. Wisdom, it refers to the truths of the Bible. And outsiders refers to people who don't yet worship Jesus. And so what Paul tells us is that the way to make the best use of the time is to speak and live out the truths of the Bible before people who aren't yet Christians. And what he tells us throughout the rest of the letter is that when we do, not only does God save us, but he uses us. That through our words and through our actions, he sends forth the truths of the Bible through which he will save. We really are in an unusual situation, but time is short. And whether it's when we make a trip down the road to get some groceries, or a trip across the road to a local shop, whether it's when we're on the phone to a family member or friend, or regardless what it may be, we have an opportunity not to wish this time away, but to accept it and to embrace it and to make the best use of the time by speaking and living out the truths of the Bible, that God may save us and through us may save those around us. You know what Paul says in chapter 2 of Colossians? What he tells us is that true wisdom is ultimately found in Jesus Christ. And what he means by that is that not only is Jesus the one who, when he lived amongst us, did live wisely, not only is he the one who did embrace the truths of the Bible and speak them and live them out before people who didn't yet worship him, but on the cross, he died for the sins of the world, the sin of turning our backs on the truths of his word. And yet the Bible tells us that Jesus rose again from the dead and that by his Spirit he comes upon us so that when we trust in him and look to him, in his power and by his might, he enables us to walk in wisdom towards outsiders. So over the next few days, or possibly even weeks, let's not wish the time away, but let's embrace it. And whoever you meet or whoever you speak with, may you walk in wisdom towards people who do not yet know Jesus, so that through you, God may save you and save those around you.